everyone and welcome to this, which doesn't currently have a name, but is a new series about my favourite things which I've found around the internet. Today we've got an Instagram account, 2 apps, some podcasts and a YouTuber. About a year I've been wanting to do this but haven't thought of a name and it's not coming to me, so we're just going to get on with it. Okay, so let's start with the thing that I'm most excited to talk about, which is a YouTuber whose name is Ali Cherry. I've been wanting to tell you about this wonderful woman for about a year, maybe longer. I just love her videos. I love everything about her videos. I was just very inspired by basically everything she does. And that's both in terms of the stuff she talks about, which I'll get onto in a second, and also her work ethic and how beautiful everything she films is and the way she edits things. I'm very inspired by basically her whole channel. Ali is a relatively small YouTuber and she talks a lot about minimalism, zero waste, fashion. She's who originally introduced me to capsule wardrobes and got me a lot more into thrifting and sourcing my things ethically. And you know, I'm not there yet, but she's definitely helped me along the road and I love her videos and it would mean a lot to me if you check them out because I just love it. I love them. I love her. Next on my list is an Instagram account, and that is Made by Cooper, who are a company which make enamel pin badges and patches and lots of cute artsy things like that. But on their Instagram they post photos of the pin badges they've made for different artists, and then it's a great way of discovering the artist because generally I look at a pin badge that they've posted, I like the photo, and then I go onto the artist page and I see loads of other stuff that they've made, and it's just a great way of discovering like little online artists, which I find very fun. I really like a lot of the Rick and Morty ones that they've made, and I think it was this account. I do follow quite a lot of accounts which post pictures of pins for some reason, but I think it was this one where they had a vagina planet pin badge and I just thought it was really cool. I haven't actually bought it, but maybe I should. I just really liked it. So yeah, Made by Cooper is a really good account to follow if you're into pin badges and you want to discover some new pin badge artists, if that's a thing. Talking of Instagram, there is an app that it depends how into Instagram you are, but if you're into Instagram, then this will probably change your life. Okay, so you know the app VSCO Cam, or VSCO Cam, as I say in my head. It's a photo editing app and it has some really great filters, which I like to use a lot. But they used to have the photo feed so that it had 3 columns and it was basically the same layout as the Instagram feed. A lot of people, including myself, really liked the way that it was laid out because it meant you could plan what your Instagram feed was going to look like. But they hit us with a horrible update. It was just really ugly, I can't explain it, and you couldn't plan your Instagram feed anymore. I did a bit of searching and I found an amazing solution in the form of this app, which is called Unum. I don't know if that's how you say it. UNUM. Unum. It is literally just an app for planning your Instagram feed. This is connected to your Instagram account, so you sign into it and it loads up your feed. So this is my feed, like my actual Instagram feed at the moment. These little orange Instagram symbols mean that they're already uploaded. And then these are all my photos that I've already imported, and you can just sort of play around. Photo of Penny and Tiddles. That might look good. This one. This photo from Brighton. I'm thinking this photo next, and then the ice cream, and maybe like that. If you tap on one that you've already uploaded, press this, it moves them all along so you can see what it's going to look like as you post more things. Come on. And also you can remove the little Instagram symbols if you want a proper view. And this is my favourite bit. If you tap this eye, you can hide photos that you've already posted just to see if your feed would look better if you deleted something. So if you're feeling like your feed just doesn't look quite right, then have a play around, delete a few things, see what happens, see if things look better, and then just tap it again and they're all back. But the thing I really like, as well as the obvious, it has loads of statistics about your Instagram and what posts get the most likes, a load of analysis, and you know, I'm a math student, I love analysing data. So this tells me my top 10 posts of all time. Most of them happen to be selfies and sunsets. The most useful things on here are the best times, which analyses all your posts and how many likes and comments they got, and then compares what day and what time, and then tells you the best times to get the most likes. If you care about that, I don't really care, but it's interesting. And again, best hashtags, which does the same thing, but for hashtags, so it tells you which hashtags are successful and which aren't, which is cool. Really good app. Free. The creators are awesome. I would 100% wholeheartedly recommend. And also follow me. Thank you. Another app that I want to briefly talk about is Clue, which is a period tracking app, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard of and probably use. I find it a lot more pleasant to use than a lot of other period tracking apps, which I have tried in the past. There was one that I was using for about 3 years called P Tracker, and it was good, but this one's better, less buggy, and got better features. So what you can do is enter your data every day. You can basically choose what things you want to track, but these are the things I've set up. So I had 6 to 9 hours sleep, no particular emotions, high energy, on my period. Sorry if that's too much information, but now you know. Nope. No particular pain. No. Hair. Yeah. We'll put good. Pimply. No cravings. Focused. I wouldn't say I was focused, but I have been productive, so let's put that on there. There we go. And motivated. Perfect. It's really great because you can literally see your cycle in a cycle, and I just find that a lot easier than looking at a calendar. And also, I don't particularly like this feature, and I'm trying to work out how to get it off, but it's synced this into my actual calendar. Like my phone calendar now just says period and fertile every day, just at the top of the thing. So if you like that, cool, but I haven't worked out how to take that off. Another feature that Clue has, which I really like but is very unnecessary, it's just a bit of fun, is that you can add people's cycles to your sort of social section, and then you can see when your friends are on their period and when they're not, and who you line up with. I don't know why you need to know that, but I just really enjoy it. If we're close friends and you use Clue, message me and we can sync our cycles. The final thing I want to talk about are podcasts. Until this year, I never really understood the hype around podcasts. I don't know why, I just didn't get it. But I really enjoy listening to them when I'm walking to uni. I'm still relatively new to the podcast world, so if you've got any good recommendations for me, I'd love to hear them. But the ones I've been listening to the most are Ladies Who Lunch, which is a podcast by Ingrid Nielsen and Kat, what's her last name? Valdez? Catrific. And they talk about basically like any issue. They just do sort of one topic per episode. What are my favourite ones? A lot about friendship, female friendship, that's been good. A lot about relationships, a lot about mental health. And I just really enjoy hearing them talk about everything. Another podcast I really like, which is a very different genre, is called They Walk Among Us, and it's a UK true crime podcast. So it's a man who in each episode talks about a different case, a crime case which has actually happened in the UK, and he tells it like a story. And you basically see the events unfold as the police did at the time. It's very exciting. Very scary, especially if you listen to it whilst trying to go to sleep. I don't know why I do that, but I do. But very interesting, and I just love crime stuff from a distance, of course. It's just really fascinating to me. So if you're into that like me, I would definitely check it out. And the last podcast, and the last thing I'm going to be talking about today, is very new to me and the world. It's by Lex and Rosianna, and it's called Make Out With Him. It's a podcast about relationships and also friendship now, apparently. It's an advice podcast, but it's very informal, and a lot of the advice they give is very unhelpful and just silly, but it's good fun, and I would recommend. So that's everything I want to share on this first episode of whatever this is called. We don't know yet. But I wanted to talk to you about my first ever live stream. What? As of filming, it is Friday, which means it's a week until my birthday, a week until I turn 20, a week until I'm no longer a teenager. What the hell? So to celebrate this terrifying, sort of exciting, but mostly terrifying event, why not do a live stream on YouTube? How do these things work? I don't know. I've got a week to figure it out. But I've decided my birthday's on the 28th, just so you know, in case you wanted to wish me a happy birthday. I ran a poll on Twitter and you guys voted for, the last time I checked, it was weekday evening. Let me check and we'll go from there. Hang on. Yes, okay. Weekday evening is still winning. It's got 64% of the votes. So in that case, we will go for Tuesday, the 2nd of May, 8 PM till 9 PM-ish. We'll see how it goes. Please come celebrate my birthday with me. I'll find something fun for us to do. I'm very excited about this. I don't know why. Hopefully someone shows up. Otherwise it will just be like having a birthday party on my own. The next time you see me I will be 20, which is a horrifying thought. I don't know how to feel about that. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any idea at all, any idea about what I can call this thing, please let me know, because I need a name. I can't just call it a thing. And I will see you very soon on the 2nd of May, Tuesday the 2nd of May, 8 PM, youtube.com/TheKingBeth. Bye.